Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll be doing an unboxing of the secret layer from last year, I believe. So this is what I received today. So we have Redefined Print Foil Edged Edition, Showcase Midnight Hunt Foil Edition, Monster Movie Marathon Foil Edition, and Redefined Print Normal Edition. We won't open the normal one because it's basically just normal cards. So we'll just do these three for now. Yeah, like shipping has been quite bad in New Zealand. Just to let you know, they have actually done a new type of boxing for Secret Lair, much better than the ones before. And now it's basically like a little slip box like that. So it looks a lot more professional, but then it's still a bit dusty. But this is actually more like a little matte box, slip box, and foil stamped on the side there, so it's pretty cool. Basically it looks more like a little watch box now, so I personally quite like that. Inside you get a little box instead of like a huge box that we had before. So when we open up, you will see the card. So Demon Lord Belzenok. So the way that they've done this, it's actually still got a bit. So how they've done it is that they still stick it like that. So sometimes it actually damages the card in my opinion. But again, it's really luck based. So the way that they've done this is that, let's have a look. It's not really too crinkled. Again, if it's crinkled, it depends on the place that you live in. Different humidities will cause that. So let's open this up and let's have a look. So this is the Demon Belzenok one. I mean the Demons foil etched, and as you can see, yeah, it's basically Commander Legends type of etching. You know, like the whole art is etched and the box is etched. I personally would have liked it if the middle they could keep it foil and then probably etch the outside, but it's two different print process, so won't really argue about that. Does look pretty cool though. And then we have Griselbrand. Yeah. It's actually quite cool how they've done this secret layer, because it's basically the 4 demons that Liliana contracted, and as a result, you get all 4 together in the same art style. Griselbrand, and of course we have Liliana's contracts. I don't know how to pronounce that. Kothopid, Soul Hoarder, or Hoarder, and then lucky last is Rathakith. So it's actually it's a pretty nice secret layer, to be honest, if you quite like the, if you actually quite like how, you know, like consistency. I personally really like consistent art, and the lore wise, these 4 demons are quite important to the lore of Liliana's arc. So that's actually pretty nice. And of course, the secret, we got Liliana Dreadhorde General, Stained Glass Planeswalker. So I think each pack you should get that, and this one is super crinkled. So this is obviously printed and just left there for ages before putting it into the secret layer. So yeah, so if you get the secret layer, you should get all these cards. Alright, so that's Redefined Print. Let's put that away. What's next? So we have Showcase Midnight Hunt Foil Edition. Thank you for being part of Secret Lair. Thank you for killing your LGS. That's what I always like to say. Alright, same thing, same box, and we have Moorland Hunt. So these ones are basically the black and white versions of the originals Innistrad lands. I think it's an old 10. I can't really remember. Really ordered this and didn't know what I even got, to be honest. I just got what I thought looked cool for the store. Alright, pretty cool. So it's basically the same foiling. There's no gloss, spot gloss on any of the sides there, so it's just pure foil. So can't really complain. Yeah, they could have put more efforts in that, to be honest, for the price of the cards. So you have Moorland Hunt, Board of the Archangel. That looks pretty nice. Nephilia Drownyard. Wow. Desolated Lighthouse. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Stensia Bloodhole. Grim Blackwoods, Keswick Wolf Run. That looks a bit like this, to be honest. So yeah, could have done something a bit more different in my opinion. Slayer Stronghold, that looks pretty nice as well. And Gavany Township, that looks like that. Yeah. And Lucky Last, Alchemist Refuge. Yeah, not too bad. It's pretty cool how they give you all 10. Like I said, I think I probably would have liked it. What's that called? Double feature. The way that they've done the double feature, do you know how it's one color and the other color, because this is actually a cycle of enemy and friendly color one. So if they did that for that on the top rim, it actually would have looked nicer. I probably would have liked it more. Other than that, pretty good for collecting. And the bonus card is a forest. I think there's a dinosaur forest jumpstart land. So we got that. And lucky last, we have Monster Movie Marathon. And let's have a look at what it is. So, boom. Alright. So this one is basically the Monster Movie, what's that called? The posters that you see in the old cinema. Yeah, man, I feel old. But it's basically like, yeah, wow. I have to say that is actually pretty cool. No. As much as I wasn't much of a monster movie person, but I did grow up in like the 90s, 80s, 90s and all that. So it does actually bring back a lot of memory watching, like seeing like movie posters. That is really cool. So we got Dismember. You have like all your instant and then the ability -5 and then until end of turn. That is actually very, very well done. Whoever done this is actually pretty smart. Blasphemous Act. That is really cool too. Beast Within. That's a smart one. That is very smart. And then Gravedigger's Cage. Wow. That's actually very cool. So unfortunately you only get 4 cards from that, so can't really complain too much. Lucky last, the special card is another Jumpstart foil. So if you really like the Jumpstart cards, this is basically the only way that you can get Jumpstart basic lands from. So it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, so there we have it. All 3 secret layers. In my opinion, probably my favorite actually is the redefined print. Main reason is because I quite like consistency with the art. And yeah, no, it comes with the Liliana Dreadhorde General, which is pretty cool as well if you're a Commander player. So it's actually very nice. Other than that, a bit disappointed with these lands. I thought, honestly, after opening double features, like seeing all the slow lands in the double feature format, I think they would have done a lot nicer if it was pretty much the same. So it's kind of like a missed opportunity, because the biggest problem I have with black and white cards is that they all look as cool as they look like. Without any color, it still looks a bit hard to tell what card it is. I know you can say, oh, just read the name and stuff like that, but no. To me, yeah, it's a little missed opportunity there. They could have done a lot more with that. This is very interesting. I think this is super gimmick. Really good for people that like these type of things. Most of the new generation probably wouldn't like it, but this is more like a little nostalgic type. So yeah, secret layer. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you take it easy.